Hi, my name is Barrie Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Land Rover Discovery Sport 7-seater. Then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 2-litre TD4 HSE black. It's automatic, 4-wheel drive, Euro 6, 2017 on a 66 plate, great condition. As I mentioned before, it's a 7-seater. It's done 70,992 miles. Fuel economy, urban 44.8 miles per gallon, extra urban 60.1 miles per gallon. Combined is 53.3 miles per gallon. Has a 0 to 60 time of 8.4 seconds, a top speed of 117 miles per hour, out of 178 brake horsepower, 16 valve 4-cylinder engine. Service history. 3rd of the 1st 2019 at 17,818 miles, Taggarts Land Rover. 15th of the 9th 2022 at 49,065 miles, Parks Land Rover. 10th of the 1st 2024 at 61,601 miles, Claughton Service Centre. 12th of the 6th 2024 at 66,647 miles, Claughton Service Centre. It has keyless locking, keyless entry, power folding door mirrors, the black pack vents, piano black multi-spoke alloys, black grille, black Discovery badge, high pressure headlamp wash, power open, power close tailgate, integrated rear tailgate spoiler, reversing camera, reversing sensors, tow bar, power close tailgate, Meridian speakers, folding rear seats. Seems like a pretty nice car all round, to be honest. That's the key. So long as you've got it on you, then foot on the brake, press the start button, and away we go. I'm a bit hoarse, so Jakeman's throat and chest suite might keep me talking long enough to finish the test drive. Front central armrest here. In there we've got an SD card, USB socket, power socket, and also aux in. Louvered door there, 2 cup holders. There's another power socket there for a USB. I think I mentioned Meridian speakers. Now, nice car, just get the steering wheel in the right place there. Yeah, as you can see there, power folding door mirrors. Away we go. Heated seats, heated front windscreen. We're in drive there. We press it down, turn it across. That puts us into sport, which holds you in gear as long as possible. I always say it, if you need sport, a Land Rover or Range Rover is not the car for you. If you've got nowhere to go and all day to get there, this is what you want. Enjoy your drive. Nice driving position. Car's lovely and comfortable. The seat's lovely and comfortable. We've got electric seats, electrically adjustable there, electrically adjustable backrest. There's a little round button. For your lumbar support. I'm not sure what this guy's doing here. Who knows? On this side, cruise control, you've got speed limiter as well. Cancel there, set, minus, resume. So if I click set, it's 40 along here. I click set like so. That's set it. We're doing, there you go, doing 35. Not touching the accelerator. It's holding it. I can just click it up like so. Till I get to 40 miles an hour. I like the light coming in through the panoramic roof, but you've also got the electric shade band. Warms it up a little bit, feels it a little bit, even at the same temperature, it feels a little bit warmer inside. It's illusion, of course. I've got the heated seats on, nuclear, as you can see there. If I turn that up, just turn the fan on, heater comes on to high, turn it down, got the, there you go. Special program Eco. You've got stop start, knock the stop start off, your terrain response here, hill descent, traction control, front heated windscreen, worth its weight in gold on days like today. There we go. Electric door mirrors. Just move that one, get the door handles in, knock it across. That's all but there. Lovely. There we go. Sat nav, Bluetooth hands-free, Bluetooth audio streaming. Everything you need, really. Volume control here, and we've got menu. Click the menu, that changes the display in the center. On the left you've got speedo, on the right you've got rev counter, in the center a whole host of information, really. If I'm honest, if you want to study it, it takes your eyes away from the road too long, because it's like a information dump. There's the time, digital speed, what speed your cruise control's set to. On the right hand side, fuel gauge. Left hand side, temperature gauge, coolant temperature gauge. Down on the bottom tells you you're in eco. Very bottom left, mileometer. In the center, what gear you're in. On the right, your driving style, how green you're driving. And then in the center you've got your trip counter. When I was a young lad, this trip counter came out as a digital trip counter, and it told you your average miles per gallon and so on, and how far you'd gone, and you'd got to wire it all up and cut it into your vacuum pipe, I think. I can't for the life of me remember what it was, and it cost a fortune at the time, certainly more than I was earning, and I had to have it. I had to fit it to my Hillman Minx, cut a hole in the dashboard and slot it in so it looked like it was, a part of the original equipment. I can't remember the last time I've used a trip counter. So I can't see that getting much use. So that you can knock lane departure warning off full stop. That's a good thing, because that lane departure is absolutely useless. If you need to be warned that you're going out your lane, driving's not for you. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, he's not going to let me out, is he? Oh yes, he is. Thank you. We'll let him go past. That's Roy's cab in front. So we'll just go down. You've got driver assistance, trip computer, display settings, vehicle settings. We'll go into vehicle settings. Okay. Safety features, convenience features. Convenience features. Windows global close. Windows global open. Auto high beam. We'll put auto high beam on. Wiper settings. Auto high beam settings. Drive on left, drive on right. Oh, that's fair enough. Headlamp delay. Gear shift paddles. We'll go on to gear shift paddles, so click OK. Active in drive and sport. That's what you want, because now we're in drive and I can change down like so. I come into traffic or I'm going uphill with a caravan on the back, I can change down using the paddles. It's excellent. Use it as a manual. Got Meridian speakers. Meridian speakers just sound awesome. Indicators and lights on the left, wipers on the right. Very, very comfortable. It feels a little bit bouncier than you know, obviously the bigger Discovery, which you would expect, but I could live with one of these. I could. Beautiful car. I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. As usual, just a nice car. We took this one in part exchange. And it's pretty lovely. Okay, I'll call it a day there. Thanks for watching. and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.